Sure, let's start like a minute 30 early. That makes really a difference. Is anyone gonna care? No. Good. Fine. No one's ever gonna care. Where's the Trackilicious Discord? Because we need to go there, we need to grab the password for the server. And, chill. Previous briefing. Let's go in that channel already. I will check my audio settings around it. Yeah, seems to be able to output. We don't need to speak on Discord, that's fine. I have my gloves. Good, that's the last part I need. Where's the fucking password for the server? Shouldn't swear. Oh, finally. Someone literally typed the command. I don't know why this bug exists in OBS right now. Why this is a consistent thing where, like, in this case, a minute 30 into the stream, it just suddenly decides, okay, fine, we're gonna not drop all the frames, like literally all of them, and then just disconnect. I don't know what is happening there. And then it reconnects, and it's fine, no issues anymore. And for the well, I think it did once the same thing twice in a stream, but like multiple hours apart, which is like, that's good enough for me, considering, you know, everything else. That's like, that's stability. On the other hand, I've been dealing with a flaky internet occasionally the last few weeks. So on my phone at least, it's been not too fun. My phone has been just constantly getting dumped off. There's Python. No one has a lap, so fine. Alright, let me switch scenes. ACC. No one's had a slap yet. That's the thing. I accuse these people at times, like, that they prep a lot for these events. And, like, the reality is they don't. Although they actually do. It's like... You look at, you scroll up a bit the Porsche Cup channel on Trackilicious, and it's like regularly people dump leaderboard times for with bot commands. They dump the leaderboard times off the practice server, and it's like, yeah, you guys actually care. It's just on race night you turn up 15 minutes before the race start, just for qualifying, for the briefing, and then for qualifying. But during the week, you actually set the car up. Which is probably due to how relatively early this race runs for Americans. For me as a European, this is obviously relatively late. It's 1 in the morning, right? Reasonable enough, but like... You know, I've seen like better race times. But yeah, that's a thing. Is there anything I can really do on the setup right now? Anything that looks like suspiciously terrible? Not really. Oh, I lost connection already to the server. Well, that's fun. Should I bother saving the setup? Yeah, sure. Well, let's save the setup. Alright. What do I have as my fucking convention with the cup car? I don't know. Should I care at this point? It's also like not really necessary in ACC because everything is every car has its own folder for every track. It's not just the tracks being separated; it's also the cars being separated. Considering I went the other day through a bunch of my Alpha 2 folders to get some old setups for the... Huh? Were they the only one? No, they did restart the server, right? They did shorten free practice to 22 minutes. I think what they did is that they updated the entry list so some new guys can join. But we're also now AMS also. I think they reloaded the server to allow some new UI to get in. Updating the entry list. Which is totally fine, I guess. It's just send me for a loop a bit. Hello? Engine starter? Why are my button mappings not working? Because that device is not connected. Huh? Excuse me, please. I'm pretty sure it's fucking connected. Oh, no. For fucking sakes, come on. The switch on my fucking... what is it called? On my USB hub, the button didn't go through quite enough. And didn't actuate due to that. Right, but they do show up now, so I guess we might be fine without restarting the game? Yes! Well, that's a pleasant surprise. Now, I had fully expected at this point, like, oh, I need to restart the game. But you know, that's a pleasant surprise. I'm already in Discord. It saves me a bit of time. But yeah, that's a pleasant surprise to actually have ACC work on that side. And just... I've dealt with so much weird things where you're, oh yeah, you get a controller disconnect? Well... Guess what? Restart the entire game for this entire thing to work correctly again. So that's cancerous, usually. And hey, that's nice. Just, I guess probably if I hadn't opened the controls menu, it probably wouldn't have activated and functioned correctly. But hey, yeah, that's very little to do. Oh, this thing actually, you know, stops. What a pleasant surprise it is. It is funny that I'm driving Barcelona 2 weeks in a well, the same week twice. Because I drove it already in Toga, so... I'm pretty sure I'm losing a bunch of ground already. Let's watch me be like 4 seconds off the pace or some bullshit number like that. People are doing 49s, that's not great for me. Tire pressures look okay, so... Well, if the car wants to function. I have Pfeiffer behind me, it's probably reeling me down already. The thing is, I have in the past done relatively well around this circuit. At least with the Maserati. Oh, you dropped a bunch of time there. Huh. Well, okay, Pfeiffer is the fastest right now, but like... But like, I'm not miles off the pace for once. But hey, likely the really fast guys haven't set a lap yet, so you know. And really wants to come around for some reason on the hairpin. Or in general right now. Fighting the rear end a lot right now. Like, what the fuck was that? Supposed to be. He's gonna improve, I'm pretty sure there. No, he's coming to the pits. Okay, my rear tires are overinflated, but still, bruh, this car is completely falling apart immediately. As soon as I drive it for like 5 minutes. The pace is decent, surprisingly. Yeah, I'm matching 5. I'm not going faster than them, really. And there's like Heavenborn, I haven't seen before. The SDF has not set a time. I mean, it's not like I can actually go down and pressure much. Probably open the brake.
Alright, we're here in Barcelona. We're going to do our usual one race, 35 minutes. One mandatory pit stop is required. It'll be a fixed time of 25 seconds. It is required to refuel. Tires are not required, but you are welcome to change tires if you'd like. It will add time to pit stop. The qualifying format will be one 10-minute session. The first minute of the session will be allotted for everyone to get their setups in. You are welcome to form a queue at the end of pit road, before then, but do not leave pit lane before 9 minutes remaining. During qualifying, if a driver is slowing to build a gap between them and a car in front during the initial out lap, please avoid overtaking them. Please leave enough space between you and a car in front to get your hot lap in. Blue flag situations for qualifying. If you see a blue flag during qualifying, it means that your car behind you is on a hot lap and you aren't. It is your responsibility to clear the racing line without affecting their hot lap. If both cars are on hot laps, then obviously you won't see the blue flag, so it is the reason to let the car by. It is their responsibility to leave the space. Blue flags during race. While lap cars are not required to yield the racing line and slow down for faster cars, they should drive predictably, never make a sudden movement at the last moment, give the faster car space for an easy pass at the earliest safe opportunity. If you decide to use your signals, signal in the direction that you will be moving in, just like in real life. So if you have a car coming up behind you, you can let them go to the right and stay to the left.
Stay away from curbs.
Now, if you are the one approaching the lap car, faster cars, wait for a safe moment, make a clean pass. Remember that the rules regarding at-fault collisions are the same regardless of blue flag status. penalties may be incurred if the driver is found to be making erratic movements and in track position against a faster car or holding up a faster car for an undue period of time. If you do happen to be involved in an incident, the car is out of control on track, it is your responsibility to hold your brakes so that your car releases predictably for other drivers. Failing to hold your brakes and allowing the car to wander through the path of another driver can result in major injuries. If your car has gone off track, it is your responsibility to join the track in a safe manner. Approaching upon the track in the path of another driver can result in major penalty. For incident reports, I'm not sure if we have a Google Sheet pinned, or not Google Sheet, but I'm not sure if we have a report pinned to our channel. If not, just DM me with the cars involved, the lap number, and the turn, and I can go ahead and pass it over to the storage and have a look at it. But before you do decide to make any reports, review the replay to make sure that you think the other driver is truly at fault. Sometimes things do happen a little different than we actually see them. So
Ping me on Discord. Streaming right now, so why?
Regarding how penalties handled, you can find those in the hashtag rules channel.
What sort of actually the
Information regarding individual penalties and report totals can be found in the penalty channel. We don't have anyone that needs to serve any penalties today. It is the first first race of our new little short season, so starting clean, starting fresh. I don't believe we've had any penalties in quite a few seasons, so let's keep
yeah,
it away.
because most of us can't be asked to like report anything that happens.
For the in-game chat, please don't use it. You need to speak, unless you need to speak to me or another admin, then you can post something in the in-game chat. Other than that, please use Discord. You are
We're
welcome
like
to discuss
10
it
people, so
after
it's
the race
like
in the Discord channel, but please remain civil, show respect. But like I said, just if there's a problem, just follow a report with me, and we'll get it over to the stewards and I'll have a look at it. But other than that, go out and have a good time. It's a fun track for these cars, so let's give each other space.
You sure about that?
Settle in and have a great race, everyone.
I mean, I think it's okay-ish. Maybe, for these cars. I've dealt before, so I'd say. Oh. Yeah, this is still the Porsche Cup that just refuses to car at times.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Track seems to be getting faster, which is a bit concerning. Because that means I'm not actually getting better. Any time I gain on my opponents is purely down to the track conditions rather than me improving as a driver. Which means if they put a new lap in, their new lap is gonna be even quicker. Also, I just invalidated the lap coming out of the back straight. Yeah, there's a bit of time in this lap. Like, sub 48. Pretty impressive. We are on minimum tire pressure on the rear left. As low as the game will let you go. Let the hit the tires still overinflating. It's just like, bruh. I think this last time, I think more time at this point already. Cost me my line into you. No, whatever. Yeah, right, okay. Why do I ever get my fucking hopes up for anything? If I just improved by a second. Thanks. Thanks, just why? Like, I know there was 6/10 in my lap, but like, I'm just getting 3 now, so that's always really fun as well. Like, you had 1 lap invalidated, and it's like, huh? You wanted to have that time that you had in your invalid lap? What the hell are you? Some sort of like hopeful? A dreamer? Something along those lines. Delusional. That's what's the word I think I was looking for. Because no, obviously you're not getting fucking improvement back. But that you're basically driving the exact same lines. We will just give that another 1 lap because we knew and we'll take it away from you anyway again. Yeah, like this, like I'm progressively losing my 210s here. And I still need like 4/10 extra. Well, 6/10, 5/10 nearly. Because I'm down back. To only being 2.5/10 up. Yeah, that's cursed unit. Man, how much time I just gained out of the final corner. The time gains of this car make no sense in any universe. Oh, Ryoma! How are you doing? An outside seeing you here. Well, perhaps it's in like, I don't know, your lunch period? Something along those lines. Well, actually breakfast, isn't it? Because your V-Track runs for you like just after midnight. Similar to this series, for me. So, yeah. I guess this is for you's morning program. Have fun, you can do this. Next up you're gonna say, believe in me who believes in you. hope you get this reference, please. Oh, come on. That was not too good. I mean, it's not qualifying yet, but we're still in practice here. Also, I should probably practice a pin entry. I mean, we're not doing terrible. I'm lapping relatively consistently. And we're not 2 seconds off the pace, which is, you know, good for how usually Porsche Cup goes for me. Car seems to vaguely function, but like I don't want to suggest that it actually will, because I know this bitch usually starts biting as soon as you suggest it. This is why I very much refer to Porsche being a Sundere, because it, as soon as you say, oh yeah, she's well behaved and stuff, she just goes, no, back, and just throws you into the barrier. And this one is worse than the usual ones. Like the GT3R is relatively controllable. This thing will just defy your logic and just behave how the hell it wants to. Oftentimes just refusing to find any grip around this hairpin, for example. Like, or here right now. It just decided to not find any grip. Which is just really something that no other car in ACC really does. Like, you're just sliding constantly over all 4 tires. This thing just very rarely produces enough grip for you to actually... I did not know the pit entry was this bumpy. Holy hell. Like that sort of like crappy Factor 2 mod level of pit entry. Alright. Let's see. Someone DM'd me earlier while I was driving. So let me just see what DM'd me. Oh, it was SimGrid. Telling me the event was about to start. Thank you, SimGrid. I know it is gonna start in... Wait a minute, did I actually... How did I configure the alerts for this one? Maybe this is actually SimGrid... No, I can't change the settings right now. Bing! Whatever. We'll put up with that. It's fine, it's qualifying now. Tire set, man, we got light graining already on the front tires, and I drove like nothing in terms of laps. Oh, this is fun. This is fine. This is fine, we're about to fire. Oh yeah, right, I never increased the rear left cam, but I definitely needed to. Pressure's fine. Well, somebody didn't listen to the driver's briefing, because we were told that in the first minute of qualifying, you do not drive out. Someone clearly didn't get the memo there. You can queue at the end of the pit lane. Also, we don't need to, because it's now over the first minute. It would be awesome. Yeah, it would probably be better. It's not the first time in this week I'm racing Catalonia. I've raced it on Thursday with GT4s. This is the thing that I'm pointing to. Like, I drive quite a variety of cars in the sim, and it's like, this car specifically, tires act very weirdly, where you just have no grip on them, and you just constantly four-wheel slide over them, and just... you try to make it do anything, and the tires just don't go no, and it's just you're driving on ice effectively. That's why the car feels like better to drive in the wet, because it behaves actually more reasonable. But yeah, for GT4s, the GT4s, GT2s, GT3s, they behave mostly the same on the tires. Like, yeah, GT4 car does not have as much air and stuff, but like... But as a they act... The GT... Porsche Cup for some reason is vastly different on all of them. But yeah, if I drove the McLaren 570S and GT4 around here. It's a good little car. Fortunately, I mean, I finished second again. Although, definitely could have won because pole setter and... I mean, I think he wasn't pole setter, but like the guy who ran away in the front was driving a McLaren till he suffered a disconnect. That's why I finished second, otherwise I would have finished third. But yeah, that was a bit pain because the car refused completely profoundly to slow down at all, ever. I've done a few races here. I don't hate this particularly too much, but yeah, I mean, the F1 improvements, the more modern layout with the wider back straight, instead of having a hairpin there, having a long left-hander and not having to deal with the stupid chicane at the back part of the circuit is probably nice. On the other hand, you do miss out on a good overtaking spots here into this hairpin. Because, yeah, F1 cars might be able to pass, which is the thing that I don't quite understand why they open up that corner instead of keeping the hairpin there. Because the hairpin is a better overtaking opportunity, but maybe, you know, maybe these wide corners actually are better overtaking opportunities for F1 cars because they can shoot deeper and carry more speed. Even though they don't brake as much. Considering Catalonia is mainly criticizing F1 for, like, you can't overtake to save your life. Yeah, we have to improve quite a bit because that's a 48. That's not good enough. We're in practice in the 47s, so gonna need to do better than that. Yeah. We're already, like, demoted by a full second. That's how it goes, and we're like P5 already. I mean, let's hope that warmer tires will actually produce some performance gains for us. Not like that. I actually like that. That actually worked. That late apex. That was too much curb. I should skip the curb on the inside there. That's gambling of traffic limits, but it works. The scary part is that was also their first flying lap. So they didn't have tires warm either. So I don't know how they produced such good lap time there. What I less get is how the fuck I got 4/10 in the last 3 corners. How the fuck did that happen? Huh? Where did the time suddenly come from? Missed the turning point there. Still somehow got 2/10 out of that. That's spooky. I think it might be because my tires are slightly low pressure. It's a bit colder than the previous session. And while that does help for me, my rear left tire, which is constantly overpressuring because we are literally already at the minimum setting in the setup menu. Yeah, I've already half a second there, just through the first sector here. Oh, didn't I say to take less curb there? Well, I don't listen to my own advice, apparently. Riled up. I'm not getting riled up right now. Although we are having a bit of an issue there, although I'm pretty sure that's an invalidation from him. Pretty sure he's went out of track limits there. But nope, he does not seem to fucking... Oh, fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Okay, I was pretty sure I headed into this... Oh fuck, I got invalidated there. Understeered a bit too much. Ugh. But yeah, I headed into that section with 6/10s and then left with 3. Yeah, the STF displaced me. Well, not by much. How much time did I have actually when I crossed the line? Oh, that was terrible. I think it's not quite enough for another lap. I think this is my final attempt here. Yeah, and I'm not driving as well as before. Yikes, I think we're gonna have to recede the pole position here. Because I'm only getting at most a 10th out of here. Especially if it's really deep here. Tires are packing up, I feel like, already. Consider this is a 30-minute race. Tires optional. What do we do have to do? Pit stop? Yeah, a 10th, not gonna be enough, and there's the time also up. That's it. Ah, I regret everything. So it's too late to go to work. Yikes! What are you people doing? Pfeiffer's still out there. Alright, let's blow over. Ah, Pfeiffer did pit me there for the front row. God damn it. But we're actually, compared to how last season went, we're actually competitive. Somehow. This car makes no goddamn sense. It gives you pace whenever it randomly decides to. But sure, we will go with this. We will go with this. I was a DJ's model DB stream. I unfortunately didn't get around to watching that, but like I did see his new model. I did also see Urioma. You took last week off, I think. I think you're back to streaming this week again. I think it's a take. Hope your like break was good for you. Give it the white powder. Who knew? Alright, the temperatures are back up. I think what was a bit of my issue there was my tire pressures were a bit marginal for the conditions. They were a bit on the low side. But for these conditions now, they're perfect. Or as good as they're gonna get, because the rear left is gonna just overpressure itself immediately. Wait a minute, we just lost the pulse. Oh, the pulse is back. Okay, that's strange. We need a bit of fuel. Let's take 40 liters. That should be enough to get us roughly halfway. And then we configure about 5 liters or so. There's a mandatory pit stop, but there is fixed refueling. So whatever fuel amount I take, I will always be standing there for 25 seconds. I can also take tires if I want to, but that's obviously 5 seconds. And for the most part, those 5 seconds have not been really worth it. And yeah, the STF is jumping in and out of existence. Don't like that. Yeah, I was taking a semi-hydrate last week. Don't want to blame on my streaming schedule. 360 for the upcoming stream. So you're streaming some 360s. Yeah, I did see Pfeiffer, when I said Pfeiffer pipped me for, the front row, that's what I said. Like, I saw him well before the session was over, that he had, just taken the front row away from me by just a few tenths. I did say that. What I don't like is all the STF jumping in and out of existence. That's a bit concerning.
30 seconds.
Right, we do have fuel, we have tires on the car. Wait, probably wanna reload this because I would otherwise accidentally put my old tires back on.
20 seconds.
Which would be very much me to do, but... engine on. I have the RG 360 sitting on my shelf. Yeah, so what game are you probably gonna play on that if you're gonna stream that? RGH 360. I don't know what that means. You have some. I don't have that many consoles. I do own an N64 that I bought. Not so long ago. Unfortunately, the controls with that one are utter third-party utter garbage. They're completely unusable, basically. All 4 of them. I have a Wii, because every family had a Wii. So of course I have Wii laying around. I did mod that, I think a year nearly ago at this point. I have a 3DS. I modded that one quite a while ago. Haven't played on that in a while. I do have a Game Boy Advanced, and have. I mean, I had back in the day a Game Boy Advance, but like my dad lost it, so I bought one relatively recently. I haven't played too much on it. I have a copy of Pokemon Silver, and I actually swapped the battery on that one so I can play it, but I haven't played it much, honestly. I do own a Switch. Yeah, the Switch has a Switch. To go back to work. Good luck. Good morning. Oh yeah, right. It's Monday for you. Well, good luck with your week, Ryoma. Hope you have some fun. Right. I will. I'll need the luck. As I oftentimes say, if someone wishes me good luck, well, I'm gonna need it. If I start counting, it will take a while. Yeah. I was more like, yeah, I don't have that many, and then I'm counting like what, half a dozen consoles, I think. Like, Jesus Christ. This is not too fun. Thing is, I have been in a similar position as the STF, where my internet was not quite this bad, right? I had this issue on my Thank you, Audio's techno basement. Oh, that's the name. I'm all ear to that. Stay safe here. Oh, I know no one is putting pressure on me, but I always put pressure on myself. So let's see what we get out of this.
Green line, show them where to go.
Got a bad acceleration there. Immediately beaten off the line there. Getting not much slipstream there.
On the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Made it back up on braking there. The thing is, letting ODSTF go in first is not a good thing. He's just gonna do whatever people have been accusing me of doing in V-Track, and that's just doing a Verstappen and running away. Although ISO's gonna do the same thing over the rest of the season, frankly. I'm not sure I have the pace V-Track to stand up against ISO, but I need to pip at least a few race wins off him. Because there's not enough rounds in the championship for me to stay on my points gap that I have on him. Now this is, however, a new championship, so I'm still trying to follow up the autumn season where I won the championship. With only having run 3 of the rounds. Unfortunately, half of my wins, I think, in this championship, in the Porsche Cup, have come basically from the first season. So that's mildly concerning. And you fitted it even into the 200 character limit. I'm impressed with you. But all those acronyms, it does remind me a bit of the Fanta 4 song MFG. Which is a reference only you, Frap, will actually be able to get, considering it's a German song. MFG mit freundlichen Grüßen. Die Welt liegt uns zu Füßen, denn wir stehen drauf. I think we unfortunately are looking here at a very boring race of watching my opponents drive away slowly in first and second place. Although Pfeiffer is trying to make it slightly exciting by throwing his car halfway sideways out of the chicane. Yeah, actually was the fastest out of all 3. The front. You want to know about how much? Well, there's not even a 10th separating the lap time of all 3 of us. Let that just sink in for a second. We'll all put in a 47-1. All of us. I was a 47-4-5. Or the STF was a 47... 1.7 and I think 5 of 1.6, something like that. But that's surprising.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I think for once they are making more mistakes than me. Which is... okay, I shouldn't have said that. Because I probably made a mistake myself. And immediately threw any chance I had on a run there. Bruno was actually faster than us on that last time around. No, you're writing stuff in school. With school, sorry. What the fuck? I praised my car for one sentence and it just completely starts falling apart. Holy shit, I hate this. This is why I hate this car. It's like, you're like, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. Like, no, immediately lose all the time you had just made up on your opponent. Like, you're just tiptoeing around the circuit. And this is what I think driving iRacing is like. You're just tiptoeing because as soon as you get any slip angle, your car just dies. That's how iRacing's physics work. This is why I want to stay as far away as humanly possible of that fucking shit show. There's a bit of a problem because, you know, because all other sims are seemingly dying right now and everybody seems to be moving to iRacing again. And yes, you have to put the fastest lap in of the race in. Like, just as it looked like. Things might be looking up, like, no. I'm not over a second back. I'm basically done for already. Like, sure, they've made their mistakes, but like, the thing is, as soon as... like, if I get a period of like, where I don't make mistakes... and they make them, I will... lose 3 times the amount of time that they did. With one mistake, so it balances itself. Oh, it's that I, in the end, lose anyway. I was about to say, where did DerGeneralFluff go? Well, like, he blinked again. Luckily, so far, this race has been very esports-like, because we haven't been able to fight at all with each other. We've been just in one single file, just trying to run each other down, but completely incapable of doing because, you know, the car denies you to actually drive it. So it's a rather boring race so far. Golf, that's a guardrail. Yeah, they're doing 46 at this point. Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, I might be able to also peek into the 46s. It's seeing by data, but like... the universe will not allow that to happen tonight. I can guarantee that. I will be more likely to win the race than put a 46 in. And that might be oxymoronic, considering these guys are able to do 46s, but trust me, that makes more sense. The universe very much does not like me to break second barriers usually, so... Whenever I'm getting too close to one, something happens and stops me from doing it. It does, however, comfort me that I'm not the only one struggling with this car for once. It is, however, odd how very much synchronized we all are tonight in our driving. We have basically all adapted the same driving style. And end up all with the same pace and everything. And the same mistakes and problems. Although not quite, I mean they are slightly faster than me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'm not sure if I prefer him behind me or in front of me. You know, at least in terms of blinking. I mean, the best hope is that he can see me while he is blinking. Because if he can still see me, but he just blinks off my screen, and at least he isn't gonna drive into me while he blinks. If he blinks completely out of existence, then that's a bit bigger of an issue. Well, yeah, we have to also do a mandatory pit stop in the middle of this race. I forgot about that part. Oh, that's not the right line. So I'm getting slipstream in front. Yes, they have a slipstream behind. Seems like I'm not crazy in terms of my wing numbers. I mean, you would expect at this point that we're basically all running the same setup. Plus minus 1. Considering how utterly it's... I'm 3 years younger than you? Yeah, I'm born 98. I'm old, but like, not that old.
Yellow flag is set to 1.
Also, why did you just comment on my age? And what made it you figure it out? I'm dropping back right now. He's again slightly wide, but like that's just not gonna help me. Should we take tires on the pit stop or should we just take fuel? It's 5 seconds extra, so... Oh, brakes, please. And we've lost so much ground in this lap, half a second. Just wiped out. This race is just unrelenting. Oh, I completely missed the apex for some reason. Because the thing is, these tires just die so quickly, so it might make sense. We have already a liter extra, it seems. The thing is, as soon as you start pushing this car, it will immediately stop misbehaving and kill you. Which makes it like really difficult to actually, you know, if somebody's starting to run away from you, you just can't do anything about it. You just lose. You have to settle for whatever position you're in, which sucks ass. Like, it's just not fun. I want to push and close him in, but like the only thing I can do is just wait here till he throws his car off the road. This is it's stupid. Like, this is the most bullshit form of racing ever. And I just did the same line that he did a few laps in a row. I'm not getting any slipstream or anything. Oh, come on, brakes again. They fucking let me down. Yeah, there he goes. He's going for the undercut now. Take me 5 liters. Why is there Bulbasaur? What are you talking about? I don't know what the hell you're even talking about at this point. Are you high or something? Like, this is the sort of rambling I expect from a different regular chatter of mine. And then I fucking missed this apex completely. I am growing my own graves here. Like, I just lost already half a second this lap. I'm gonna get jumped down the pit stop. Guarantee. Come on, turn, you piece of shit.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Closed in a lot there on the pit entry. But I'm pretty sure I'm still in. Pixelated Bulbasaur. No, the background image is some Vocaloids. It's a Vocaloid poster. Boom, one spot. Pit service. No repairs. Just fuel. Bit of fuel, not much. Don't need much. No tires. Okay. Countdown. 1.
Mandatory stop is done. Come on, go, go.
The same thing. I think with the STF changed tires. Yeah, he's 6.8 seconds back. He's on new tires. I did gain a second there on Viper, but that's it. But the SCF is on freshies, that's for sure. He's 5 seconds back, that's for sure. He's on freshies then. Let's see how those do. Probably spooky fast. Then again, he has only 15 minutes to do anything. He has to close first 5 seconds, so. It's writing me again. Probably you, actually. I mean, earlier it was SimGrid. No. Place. Stay grounded. Fuck me, Jesus. How much slip sliding this car's doing right now. Oh, come on. Well, the thing is, the STF already has taken half a second out of us. Fuck me! Come on, plant already! Oh, this car, man. He's taking half a second again out of us in the first sector alone. Jesus, this is not good. This is really not good. Yeah, it is ODSTF. And I think whoever was running in P3 has also come out behind him, so he's utterly not impeded by anyone. And he's upwards of a second faster per lap right now already. That's fun. I guarantee if I had changed tires, it would have literally done nothing for me. I would have done the same lap times and not gain anything on the guys in front. Guarantee. That's how it always goes. Yeah, a full second gain from him. Not too surprising, we're doing 47s at this point high. Yeah, over a second, Jesus. Tires seem to have very much gone off for us. Thing is, I need to get to the bumper of Pfeiffer and maybe get even by him. Oh, come on, car. Brakes, please. Oh, why are you letting me down now? Shitbox, please. I need you to now function. It's like I'm just stuck at this like 1.2 seconds right now. I just cannot lower it. I'm cursed with those 1.2 seconds. Although the STF is utterly winding down the time behind me. He's gonna catch me with like 7 minutes remaining still. That was a rough estimate. That's probably not even accurate. He will take like 1.5 laps to be in strike distance already. And I just cannot make up fucking ground. It's so annoying. I'm so close. This is utterly infuriating, this race. Like, can I just get that tiny bit more pace, please? This car grip a slight bit more. My opponents constantly get this fucking advantage on me, so can I have it on them for once? Oh, come on, bite. Please, just bite already. Because as soon as the SDF catches me, I have to go full defensive mode and I will not have any chance to get 5 anymore. There's nothing I can do at that point. And my car is just completely falling apart again. And obviously he's not experiencing tire wear because...
Alright, we'll give it a minute here.
And I forgot to leave the fucking driver's briefings channel again. What else is new? Water's wet. Me losing time even further. This goes completely down the drain again, the race. It looked so promising at some stage, but nah. Here we are. With 9 minutes on the clock, and Pfeiffer is 1.2 seconds behind me. Not Pfeiffer, sorry. Pfeiffer's 2 seconds in front of me. Gap behind is under a second at times, especially when the car refuses to fucking corner. It's completely fallen apart. I'm at 40 fucking 8.9. What the fuck is wrong with this car? Can I just car for once? And like, find grip, bite into the road, and just perform for once in its fucking life. This piece of utter junk. Like, you're denying me any chance on a W because you just refuse to perform slightly better than my opponents for once. Considering you usually perform worse than them. Oh, Pfeiffer got a moment there. Is it gonna matter? No. Still over 1.6 seconds ahead of me. And I have now to focus behind me. I mean, his pace hopefully will start dropping off as well because his tires are starting to degrade. In the short run. Fuck off, car, please, just find grip at all.
Car on the left. Me on the left.
Well, yeah, even though you're fresh tires, that's not gonna work, Chief. Oh, come on. He's 4/10 behind me and I do not have a slipstream. I think he's far enough back that he can't make an attempt. Oh, and there's a fucking backmarker coming onto the circuit. Get the fuck out of the way!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's borderline track limits for me. The funny thing is, Pfeiffer's falling off while I'm fighting. Or the SDF here. It's fucking hilarious. I have to go ultra defensive here, and Pfeiffer's falling apart at the same time. It's like, bruh, could you have done that like 5 minutes ago so I could be past you and you could be dealing with this guy behind me? And not you teasing me even further that like I'm this close to fucking winning the damn thing.
Car on the right.
fuck, 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 fuck. Come on, girl. Please find grip.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got a decent run out of here. Cost a lot of time, obviously. Oh, I don't know why that should be the case, crew chief. You know, why am I losing time in the third sector? Maybe because, you know, I had to intensely defend against the car behind me. I don't know, that could be the reason a bit. Again, a bit wide there. Playing with track limits. Luckily, so far the game thinks this is fine. And no time gained. Objects in the mirror may appear further away than they actually are. Objects in my fucking mirror. Oh, he just about got away without eating gravel there. Oh fuck. Luckily, he could not capitalize on that moment where my rear end decided that grip was completely overrated all of a sudden. At least he's been struggling for the final corner here, repeatedly. It continues to be, however, like frustrating because he's not running away in front and I'm keeping up with him despite having to throw the defensive drive of a century into it. Come on. Yeah. Brakes, 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 please. Oh. This car, man. This car is... Oh, he has the switchback here. And I get fucking... why do we have a repeat from like weeks ago of the same incident? God, this fucking sucks. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not my fault because I was just holding my line at that point. I'd finally caught the car in this case. After the car had started to wheel spin like fucking crazy again. And yeah, I mean, the chance on the win is long gone. And he's not feeling any pressure at that point from... So he's not gonna trip over himself. His normal running pace is faster than me. If he just stops fucking up, he's fine. If he doesn't like gaslight himself into thinking, oh yeah, there's only one lap remaining anyway. This is the final lap. Bruh. You know, the STF has to be still ranked as like one of the unluckiest drivers in this championship. Like, I might be the one who suffers the most from this car, clearly. Who hates this with the most passion, this utter dog shit machine. And continues driving in this league, but like... he still has to rank the unluckiest. He's fallen completely off the map. I don't know what's happened there. Did he just retire?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It sucks that he's bounced twice off me in the same fashion and just died. It sucks. Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna start the new season with a P2.
Leader has finished the race.
I have beaten Pfeiffer before.
P2. Bring it back to the pit safely.
Then I guess this might be Pfeiffer's season then. I mean, it's just the first race, right? Unless I dropped around. Well, GG, man. You deserve it. Man, you turned up just as the race tied up. But yeah, Pfeiffer. Well played, man. Well played, my guy. Ah. Did ODSTF even yeah, ODSTF finished. I don't know what happened to him in the last lap. Because he finished last. He was I don't know how you can lose this much time, even with damage. Like, even with damage... Oh, he didn't finish last. There's 15 cars in this race. I forget this league. It occasionally has attendance above 5. So it's like... hello? Oh, my game got thrown into the background for no reason whatsoever. Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, we finished P2. I mean, I started 3rd. Like, didn't have the best pull away here. Bruno was faster than me. Dude stole my car number. We have to load the replay anyway separately, but let's just watch the start again. Me just going for the send of the century. Luckily not getting hit around there. That was close to that happening. But yeah, we followed them. A lot of the race was like literally just following the guys in front. I think lap 2, the lap times, we were separated by a 10th. Let that sink in for a second. And they were making mistakes, but like I was also, because this car's just garbage. Like they were faster in the end still. They still had more pace over a lap, they just... their combined lap time was just faster. Like they were able to actually produce clean lap. Like the issue was producing a fully clean lap, but their sectors were faster than mine. I didn't. Yeah, on clean laps, I still had like sort of the ability to keep up with them. Also, ODSTF had issues with his connection. Luckily, text. No, that's ODSTF. We definitely know who it is. Okay, this time we got a name. Yeah, when does the overtake actually happen? Okay, it must have been this lap then. Let's watch the overtake out. I've been just barely trying to keep up with them. Let's those two enter a slipstream fight here, and I'm just like, well, where am I getting the best draft here? Where am I gonna slip through? Try to go for the fast here on the inside, but I think he ate too much curb and didn't want to risk it. And then he was in the awkward position of, do I give Lukas space on the inside? And he half did, and I half committed to it, and then he struggled to get out of the corner, which is what actually lost him the position. It is like half thing. He was a bit cautious there and just cost him 2 positions effectively. Instantaneously. But yeah, that was the main action in the race barring that Or the SDF did just pit stop, did change tires compared to us. Didn't ran us down or... And then started harassing me for the rest of the race. Well, forcing me to drive in my mirrors a lot. What was it like? I think this is the first lap doing this. Well, there's Watkins Glen on the schedule, where last time we headed to Watkins Glen I won, so... I think that's been my last win in this championship anyway, in this car anyway. The Watkins Glen win has been the last one I've done. Oh, I got a bit glitchy there for a moment, but yeah, he had connection issues quite badly. And then shown from my perspective, yeah, he blinked briefly, but like he just completely overshot that. Watkins, yuck. What do you mean? Watkins Glen is one of the best circuits out there. Fight me on that one. Like, Watkins is really good. ACC's Indy is pretty damn good, which are both on the schedule for this season. And then we have obviously Barcelona we just did, which is like, I guess it exists, but the car worked probably the best it's been in like 4 races or so. This has been the car handling, like 4 or 5 races, this has been like the best handling car. Which is saying something, because I was still cursing this thing to hell. But like, it vaguely worked and it was competitive, so it's like this was a lot better than usually. So yeah, Bathurst is also on the schedule as well, which is the next round. So we're going to Bathurst, then I think it's Glen, and then it's Indy, or the other way around with those two. But yeah, it's Bathurst again, which is that one's fun. Was it this lap? No, it wasn't. Penultimate lap. Let's go. Yeah, but I mean, I haven't driven this car around Indy, so I don't know if it's gonna throw me some surprises. I know the Glen works. I love the Glen. It's like I've driven the car around there and it's been doing well. So he goes here for the cutback and like, yeah, yikes. It's like not much. It's like I feed the throttle and the finger is just like, we're oversteer. And just as my car stabilized, he impacted me. But the problem was that I was way further left than I would have usually been, because my car decided I wanted to oversteer. Because obviously I was trying to like feed the throttle in so I can take the advantage of having the outside line here down the hill. So I can... It looks like his fault. It's a racing incident. It's just... It sucks because my car slip angle, like, my line completely changes mid-corner. Because from the trajectory, I should be out there, but, like, I'm car width further left because my car has now decided to oversteer. Which means, A, I'm feathering the throttle, B, I'm, like, fucking 10 degrees sideways, which is why my nose is, like, completely where it shouldn't be. It should be... like, at least half a car width to the right my nose of my car at this point. And it was just about to stabilize out, and then it's when he impacted me. Yeah, he goes for a cutback here. Yeah, he just got unlucky. But what happened afterwards? Because he did lose a bunch of positions, and this wasn't like... I mean, it wasn't impact. But it shouldn't be race ending. Case. I mean, you're struggling a bit there. Yeah, it's... I mean, this car's garbage, so it's like... And it's not Schleifer coming now. Looks like his fault. It's not Schleifer coming. Well, not Schleifer. We don't know. It's spring. That's what they said. I'm kind of looking forward to Nordschleife, but then again, I also don't have event tied up for it yet. I would have really loved to do a 24-hour. Right? I would really love to do a 24-hour race on a notch level. Yeah. Yeah, there goes the first position to run here. And yeah, he had to limp the last lap as well. For some reason, his car just fell apart as soon as he... What the fuck? What is this? Like, he took a hit on the front end and suddenly his rear tires won't grip. What is wrong with the physics of this car? He took a bump into the front. Like, his front end got bumped in. Like, 10 seconds worth of damage probably from that impact. And his car just completely became undrivable all of a sudden. He's on fresh tires compared to us. Like, he has like 15 minutes on his tires compared to us, everyone else 35. And his car all of a sudden just decides to die. What is this? Huh? Like, this is what I can't wrap my head around with this car. Like, it just doesn't car. Like, it just... Oh, and then he disappears as well mid-lap, so that's fun. He definitely still is there, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he did finish. Yeah, he's got reclassified as text. So Mr. Text will continue on the rest of the lap. Although, yeah, I don't think he's finished actually on the replay because he finished so far behind me. Still, the replay got cut off there. But yeah, that explains why he lost so many positions and dropped to 8th. Man, this guy is like next level cursed. Or the STF. Just... when there's a bad luck competition, it just... he enters the room, it's just... when something goes wrong for him, everything goes very much wrong. But yeah, Alfonso was also in the race. Where did he finish actually? 6th. That's the thing that also doesn't make any sense to me, right? Alfonso won a championship 2 seasons ago, and now he's fighting with Alba in like the midfield. Like, I'm at least still, you know, fighting for podiums, even when I do terribly. Like, I'm still, like, there on the front end. It's just like, huh? He just had no pace here tonight. Like, 27.6 seconds behind. I have a stall for, yeah. Yeah, he was... I mean, we're gonna head to Bathurst. It's gonna be interesting how he performs there again. Because, you know, that fateful race where I lost the championship due to him scoring a point from fastest lap. Yeah, we're going there again. I think Pfeiffer was also the guy that stole the race win there on that round, if I remember correctly. So it's so Pfeiffer's probably gonna tie up 2 wins there at that point, which means he's basically won the championship at that point. It's like, even if you finish second, it's like, you need to win then also 2 races, right? And then hope the other guy doesn't finish second in one of them. It, like, doesn't score the fastest lap for stuff. Like, it comes down to his fastest laps again. It just becomes bullshit a bit. I mean, on the other hand, Pfeiffer winning a championship, considering Pfeiffer was the guy that got really unlucky at Nürburgring and spinning on the final few meters on the run to the line. I guess it's a bit of vindication for him then, I suppose. Oh, now I understand what Frapskiller was about. Everything makes sense now all of a sudden. Because I was still in the voice chat from from the briefing channel, and the people that he saw next to my name down there, and was like, "Why is there a Bulbasaur?" It's like, yes, that is my Discord reactive. That showed up because I was still in the voice channel because I'd forgotten to leave there. He just wasn't able to identify that it is Discord reactive. I guess that explains that. For him last season? Well, it wasn't even last season, it's 2 seasons ago at this point. It wasn't 2023 still, when we lost that championship. There have been now 3 different winter seasons. 3! We're the 3rd winter season. I've driven Porsche Cup. The first season I drove was with the Porsche Cup. That was, the first season was the autumn season where I ran races 2, 3, and 4 and won the championship due to winning races 2 and 3 and finishing 2nd in the final round, right? I won that championship. Then we headed into the winter season, which featured, I don't know, I know, Hungaroring, Spa, Watkins Glen, and Bathurst. And I had a terrible result in Hungaroring. I finished 4th in Spa. I won at the Glen and finished 2nd at Bathurst, and that wasn't quite enough to beat Afonso, right? And then the winter season in 2024, the previous season, that one was, which tracks was that? Gosh, it was Nürburgring. It was Nürburgring. What was the next round? It was round 2. I don't remember anymore. Whatever. It was 4 tracks. I only streamed the first 3 races. I did run the 4th, but like I didn't stream it. Nothing particularly interesting happened. I spun on the first lap and then drove back up the field to finish 2nd. So like that became like, uneventful as all things, and I finished 3rd in the standings, so that was that season gone. Right. And I finished also 3rd in the standings in the Porsche in the in the first winter season. So it's like 2023 winter season I finished. I finished 3rd, and 2024 winter season I finished 3rd, and then now we're heading into the 2024 winter season 2. And I've criticized them for using the same image on all of their, for all the Porsche Cup Championship events. It's not distinguishable, but then again, like, I've just thought, like, wait a minute. I also use constantly the same thumbnail, so what the fuck am I about to suggest to anyone? I'm in no position to criticize anyone. I'm worse than them. Right. Okay, then. I shall tie this up now. After fast lap, that was the 2023 winter season, as I detailed before. Like, I literally just explained it. I know I'm terrible at explaining things, and you're probably not particularly great at listening. Okay, I know I'm taking that big, but like, I'm terrible at explaining. I'm terrible at explaining, and people struggle to listen at the best of times. Also, the 5-minute stream. Well, it definitely was more than 5 minutes, yeah. You didn't get any racing here, but you definitely still got more than 5 minutes out of me, so I guess there's that. We shall see when I return to regular streaming. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. I've been struggling to just get out of fucking bed. I just don't pay attention. Fair enough. You just don't pay attention sometimes. I never pay attention. So there is the difference. I'm worse. Like multitasking. Fair enough. I do it all the time and I still miss and everything. It's pain. I know that. I'm I feel like my comments came across very judgmental. I'm sorry. I wanted to do a slight dig, but like, it was mainly to self-deprecate. Right. I mean, there's the entire thing that I did with like with the different Team Iris that was a running thing where like I could one of the biggest examples was like I can organize and try to get people mobilized and anything, and no one will fucking care. But like when Loic posts anything, then everybody's on top of that immediately. It's like, it's really not fun to deal with. So it's like, I'm kind of like, I post something and like, here's something great you should check out, and like, people, and no one cares. No one takes notice. And someone else does the same thing, and I'm like, but I did this already. Like, you could just use that. And like, everyone's like, we didn't notice. We just, it's like, it was right there. Are you blind or something? I explained it in detail. I put it right there, and everyone missed it. Till someone else came along and gave the same information, but worse. And then everybody was talking. It's like, why? This is why I don't run a team anymore. This is why I don't bother it for anything anymore. It's just pain. Because I don't I mean, it's great sometimes to just not exist and just to just fade into obscurity and just disappear, right? It's great. Because no one cares about you. But then also, like, when you want people to care about you, or care about and you want to help them, and they don't notice because you're basically a ghost to them. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. Right. It's just a bit of an issue then. Right, okay then. I shall tie this up now. It's 2:46 here, but I don't really. I don't have to get up really early tomorrow, but like then again, I will still get up early tomorrow. I have an exam on Tuesday, like, right? I'll joke and someone just repeats it loud and gets all the credit and loss. Yeah, 100%. And tells it even worse. And then like people are like starting a debate with that guy. I was like, good luck, man, I call it. Procrastination sucks in this level of study. This is like the final attempt after this. Pain. Right. Good night. Bye bye.